Hey everybody, Dan Sfera, www.theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Once again, that website address is www.theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Once again, the best place on the internet for clinical trials content in plain English, where we hope to demystify clinical trials, and even if it helps a handful of people out there make a better informed decision about joining a clinical trial, in our opinion, and I speak for myself and Don, it's well worth it. So anyways, today we're going to talk about privacy. Quick question, and I'll have a quick answer, just keep it simple. When you join a clinical trial, who gets access to your private personal information, like your name, address, phone number, social security, basic demographics, things like that? Maybe even your diagnosis. Who gets access to that? Quick answer, just the research clinic doing the study. So just the doctor and his immediate staff. They will know your name, they will know your birthday, they will know your address, your phone number, your diagnosis, and a lot of other things about you, clinically speaking. Now, how does that data get transferred to the drug companies like Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, Novartis? How do these companies translate your data? So here's the answer. Those big companies, and I'm talking about pharmaceutical companies who sponsor the clinical trials, they will not know who you are, your address, your phone number, your social security. They won't know anything about you. They will identify you as a number. So you are not even, basically you don't exist to them. It's just all your information is de-identified. So, you may have an address, a phone number, a diagnosis, a social security number, and a bunch of clinical data associated with you. The drug company will see that, but they will not see your name. They won't see your social. It'll be de-identified. They'll just see raw data. So you will be, instead of John Smith, you will be subject number 2365, something like that. Or actually, a more accurate answer would be you're subject number 2365 who participated in clinical trial 004456 or whatever, stuff like that. So as far as your personal information being sold or given to insurance companies or drug companies knowing who you are and then spamming your inbox or your actual mailbox with junk mail, it's not going to happen. The only people who are going to have your information and know that that's you associated with that information are the research clinic that you end up doing the study with. So that ends up being the doctor and his immediate study staff. After they get that information, they go through great lengths. I mean, there's training courses that we take all the time on this stuff. They go to great lengths to de-identify you from that information so that your privacy is at all times protected. And this is called HIPAA, H-I-P-A-A, H-I-P-A-A. You can search for that on our blog, and you can also look up privacy, things like that. So I hope it helps alleviate some of your concerns about clinical trials. Nobody wants their identity stolen or insurance companies finding out, what study you did. The research clinic will know who you are. They'll know as much as possible about you, or as much that's relevant about you, but the drug companies and everyone else, they won't know who you are. They'll just have a bunch of raw data and they'll associate it to somebody who did a study, but they won't know that it's you. Hope this helps. www.theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Thanks a lot.